This is Gore, Virginia. I was just driving along the West Virginia line the day after Thanksgiving, a little day trip. This morning you might have heard that or last night Trump tweeted that Section 230 of the Telecommunications Act of 1996 should be eliminated right now because there was a national security threat. We don't know what he's talking about. I wrote a blog post about it this morning. But I will say this, the idea of immunity, if you are a provider, if you're a platform, to people simply communicating the way they used to in the past on the telephone, that's a lot more straightforward than the idea of allowing people to publish and disseminate information which isn't vetted and isn't peer reviewed and so forth, that may affect others. In my case, I've done that for 20 years and haven't expected people to pay for it. And I think you can see why some people would object to that. Why people will say, well, you spent 12 years in life insurance. Why aren't you willing to sell it and validate how you earned your living? Or why did you take your mother's inheritance? Why didn't you prove you could have a second career as, say, an income tax preparer, which is something a lot of people do. You were invited to do. Why did you just want to disseminate your own views? Mine were not too radical, but the idea that the system was lenient enough to allow you to do it invited a lot of bad actors that may have led to 2016, all the radicalization by foreign influences in 2016, and the radicalization, it continues to be a problem today. And also there's also some other issues like steganography. The issue, I've called the issue, what I talk about as gratuitous publication, that doesn't have a definite economic use. So it might, if it's gratuitous, you might just look at what the risk is. It's like Angela Merkel said, well, when you voice an opinion to the whole world, it doesn't come with zero risk, because somebody just might act on it. Now, that's an interesting way to look at who's morally responsible for something. But yeah, I get it, and I'm very concerned about what he said today, and I will be looking into it. And, my plans are still to continue as I am through the end of 2021, and then there will be a great simplification, as I've been talking about before.